Hello, dear. As we had been told the story of Blackwood Manor for 3 episodes, if you like it, please subscribe to encourage us to tell you more story. And this will be the last episode. Follow me to see the secret of Blackwood Manor. Chapter 8. The Final Battle. With the malevolent presence banished from Blackwood Manor, Eleanor and Eliza embarked on the final leg of their journey to bring closure to the haunting that had plagued the mansion for generations. They knew that the true healing of Blackwood Manor required confronting the past, uncovering the remaining secrets, and allowing the tormented souls to find peace. As they combed through the mansion's hidden passages and secret chambers, Eleanor and Eliza discovered clues that hinted at a hidden chamber deep within the catacombs, an underground sanctum where Isabella had conducted her most forbidden rituals. It was here that the darkest secrets of Blackwood Manor were likely concealed. Armed with lanterns and a renewed sense of purpose, they ventured into the catacombs once more. The air grew colder as they descended deeper underground, and the oppressive darkness seemed to press in on them from all sides. Navigating through the labyrinthine tunnels, they reached the entrance to the hidden chamber. The door was adorned with cryptic symbols, and Eleanor could sense a powerful, lingering energy that seemed to hum with malevolence. With great trepidation, they pushed open the door and entered the sanctum. The chamber was bathed in a sickly greenish glow, emanating from a central, ornate pedestal. On the pedestal lay a cursed artifact, an ancient grimoire bound in human flesh and filled with spells of unspeakable power. Eleanor and Eliza approached the grimoire with caution, knowing that it held the key to understanding the malevolent force that had plagued Blackwood Manor. The pages of the book contained intricate diagrams, incantations, and accounts of rituals that delved into the darkest corners of the occult. As they deciphered the contents of the grimoire, they uncovered the true nature of the malevolent presence that had been bound to Blackwood Manor, a vengeful spirit known as the Harbinger of Suffering. This malevolent entity had been summoned by Nathaniel Blackwood centuries ago in a quest for power and immortality, but it had turned against its master, cursing the mansion and binding the souls of those who had lived and died within its walls. Eleanor realized that the only way to fully break the curse and bring peace to the mansion was to confront the Harbinger of Suffering itself. The entity had been banished, but its essence remained tethered to the grimoire. Eleanor and Eliza knew that they had to destroy the cursed book to sever the entity's connection to Blackwood Manor once and for all. With the grimoire in hand, they returned to the drawing room where the ritual had taken place. The air was thick with tension as they prepared to confront the malevolent entity. The room seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy, and the candles flickered ominously. Eleanor held the grimoire above a burning candle, its pages beginning to smolder. The malevolent presence manifested once more, its form a swirling vortex of darkness. It fought back with a fury, resisting its impending destruction. Eliza's spectral form radiated with a bluish light, reinforcing Eleanor's resolve. With a final, determined effort, Eleanor cast the smoldering grimoire into the heart of the vortex. A deafening explosion of energy filled the room, and the malevolent presence let out a spine-chilling scream. The grimoire burst into flames, disintegrating into ash. The malevolent entity writhed in agony, its form dissipating into the ether. With a blinding flash, the harbinger of suffering was vanquished, and the mansion quaked one last time before falling silent. The curse that had plagued Blackwood Manor for centuries was finally broken, and the darkness that had shrouded the mansion's history lifted. Eleanor and Eliza stood amidst the remnants of the grimoire, their mission accomplished. The malevolent presence was gone, the curse was broken, and the souls that had suffered for so long were free to find peace. As they left the drawing room, Eleanor couldn't help but feel a profound sense of closure. The haunting of Blackwood Manor had come to an end, and the mansion, once a place of darkness and despair, was now bathed in a newfound light. Their journey to uncover the truth and bring closure to Isabella's tragic love story had reached its final chapter. The true healing of Blackwood Manor had begun, and the ghosts of the past could finally rest in peace. Eleanor and Eliza knew that the legacy of the mansion would forever be marked by their bravery and determination to confront the malevolent forces that had plagued it for generations. Chapter 9: Redemption and Closure. With the malevolent presence banished and the curse broken, Blackwood Manor had transformed from a place of darkness and despair into a sanctuary of peace. The oppressive atmosphere that had haunted its halls for generations had dissipated, and a sense of renewal filled the air. Eleanor and Eliza continued their efforts to cleanse the mansion of its lingering darkness. They removed the remnants of forbidden rituals, disposed of cursed artifacts, and cleansed the hidden chambers where malevolent forces had once held sway. The tormented souls that had been trapped within Blackwood Manor for centuries had finally found release, their voices silenced, and their restless spirits at rest. As the mansion's healing process continued, Eleanor's research into Isabella's tragic love story yielded its final, poignant chapter. She discovered a series of love letters exchanged between Isabella and Edward, the stable hand whose forbidden love had set in motion the chain of events that had haunted the manor for generations. These letters revealed the depth of Isabella and Edward's love, their dreams of a life together, and their determination to defy the societal constraints that had kept them apart. It was a love that had transcended time and death, and it had become the catalyst for the redemption and closure that Blackwood Manor so desperately needed. Eleanor organized a small, intimate ceremony within the grove, where Isabella and Edward had once stolen moments of happiness together. The ancient trees bore witness as Eleanor, Eliza, and a few villagers who had become sympathetic to their cause gathered to pay tribute to the tragic love story that had unfolded within the mansion's walls. With reverence, Eleanor read aloud the love letters that had been hidden away for so long, allowing the words of Isabella and Edward to echo through the grove once more. The wind whispered through the leaves, and a sense of serenity settled over the gathering. As the ceremony concluded, Eleanor felt a profound sense of closure. Isabella and Edward's love story had finally been acknowledged and celebrated, and their spirits seemed to linger in the grove, their presence filled with a sense of peace. In the days that followed, Eleanor and Eliza made plans to restore Blackwood Manor to its former glory. The mansion, once marred by the haunting, would now be a place of history and beauty, free from the shadows of the past. They invited historians and scholars to document the history of the manor, sharing the tale of Isabella and Edward's love and the redemption of Blackwood Manor itself. As the years passed, Blackwood Manor regained its reputation as a place of beauty and historical significance, drawing visitors from far and wide. The specter of its haunting had become a distant memory, and the legacy of Isabella and Edward's love story lived on in the hearts of those who wandered its halls. Eleanor and Eliza, once bound by a shared mission to uncover the truth and bring closure to the mansion, had become true friends. They continued to reside within Blackwood Manor, guardians of its history and keepers of its secrets, ensuring that the malevolent presence would never return and that the tormented souls could rest in eternal peace. The haunting of Blackwood Manor had come to an end, replaced by a story of redemption and closure. The mansion had found its place in history, and its enduring beauty served as a reminder that love, even in the face of darkness, could triumph in the end. Chapter 10: A New Beginning. With the malevolent presence banished, the curse broken, and the haunting of Blackwood Manor finally laid to rest, the mansion underwent a remarkable transformation. The years of darkness and despair were replaced by an era of renewed life and purpose. The legacy of Isabella and Edward's tragic love story had become intertwined with the mansion's history, and it was celebrated as a tale of enduring love and redemption. Eleanor and Eliza, who had once embarked on a mission to uncover the truth and bring closure to the mansion, found themselves at the heart of Blackwood Manor's new beginning. They had become the caretakers of the mansion, dedicated to preserving its rich history and ensuring that the malevolent forces would never return. Together, they oversaw the restoration of Blackwood Manor to its former glory. The once neglected rooms were brought back to life with carefully chosen antique furnishings and lovingly restored artwork. The gardens flourished, their blooms more vibrant than ever, and the grove where Isabella and Edward had found solace became a place of serene beauty. Visitors from far and wide were drawn to Blackwood Manor, not out of fear, but out of fascination for its history and the enduring love story that had unfolded within its walls. Historians and scholars documented the mansion's past, sharing the tale of Isabella and Edward's love and the redemption of Blackwood Manor itself with the world. Eleanor and Eliza welcomed these guests with open arms, sharing their knowledge and passion for the mansion's history. They held tours and educational programs, ensuring that the lessons of the past were not forgotten, and that the haunting of Blackwood Manor would serve as a cautionary tale for generations to come. As the years passed, Blackwood Manor's legacy as a place of beauty, history, and love flourished. It became a symbol of hope and transformation, a testament to the enduring power of love, even in the face of darkness. Eleanor and Eliza's bond grew stronger with each passing day, and they found solace in their shared mission to protect and honor the history of the mansion. They spent their days exploring its hidden corners, uncovering forgotten artifacts, and continuing to unravel the mysteries of Blackwood Manor. The tormented spirits that had once wandered its halls now rested in eternal peace, their voices silenced, but their stories forever remembered. Isabella and Edward's love story, once a source of tragedy, had become a source of inspiration, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, love could conquer all. As the sun set over Blackwood Manor, casting a warm golden glow over its gardens and groves, Eleanor and Eliza stood on the mansion's grand balcony, overlooking the estate they had worked so hard to restore. They knew that their journey had come full circle, from darkness to light, from despair to hope. A new beginning had dawned for Blackwood Manor, and its legacy would continue to thrive for generations to come. Eleanor and Eliza shared a moment of quiet reflection, their hearts filled with gratitude for the role they had played in the mansion's redemption and the enduring love that had guided them through the darkest of times. In the end, Blackwood Manor stood as a testament to the power of love, redemption, and the enduring spirit of those who refused to be bound by the shadows of the past. The haunting had ended, but the story of Blackwood Manor would live on, a beacon of hope and a reminder that even in the face of darkness, there could always be a new beginning. That was the ending of the Blackwood Manor story with the brave heart of Eleanor and Eliza, the vanish, the darkness, and haunting spirit within. Hope you enjoy it, and please follow us with the next story. Bye.